So do you also use Gravity Forms to receive any kind of form submissions for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create grist record on Gravity Form submission. So here I'm using Gravity Forms to receive new inquiries from my customers, and here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission, then automatically that form submission should be created as a new record in my grist account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Gravity Forms with my grist account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to automatically create a grist record whenever a Gravity Form submission is received. So this integration will help you organize form responses. Efficiently without any manual data entry. So whether you're collecting leads, order or feedback, this automation ensures your data is instantly stored in Grist for easy access and management. So stay with me as I walk you through the step-by-step process. So as you all know that I use Gravity Forms to collect information from users, and I need a way to organize and manage that data efficiently. So now manually transferring form submission to a database can be time consuming and prone to errors. So by automatically creating a grist record for each Gravity Form submission, I can store all the responses in one place, making it easier to track, filter and analyze the data. This helps me streamline my workflow, keep records organized and quickly access important details whenever needed. So now here I've already built an automation where I've already connected my Gravity Forms with my Grist account using an automation software. And now firstly here in this video we are going to see the working of this automation by simply making a form submission over here. So here my objective is, as soon as I'm going to make a form submission, then automatically all the lead details should be created as a new record in my Grist account. Okay, so now here we are going to make a form submission. So here you can see the pre-filled details such as first name, last name, email, phone number and the service in which you are interested. So now I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says thanks for testing our form. That means we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our Grist account. So here you can see we have successfully created a new Grist record with the details as demo user, email as demoUser@pabblytunes.com, a random phone number and the service entrusted as content marketing. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this automation. Now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by simply connecting your Gravity Forms with your Grist account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on the screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR/ in your browsers. And here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create grist record on Gravity Form submission. And now you have to giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So here in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So here in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin our automation by simply setting up that trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Gravity Forms, as I'm receiving new form submission through Gravity Forms. So Gravity Forms is a WordPress plugin that lets you create customizable forms for your website. So here in my Gravity Forms trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new response, so that whenever we are going to receive new response through our Gravity Forms, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Okay, so now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see the webhook URL that we have received. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect. So here following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my WordPress account, and as you all know that Gravity Forms is a plugin of WordPress, so here I've already installed that plugin and I've already created some forms using Gravity Forms. So now here in this particular case, I'm going to use a form which is named as contact form. So I'm going to click on it. And here under this form, you can see the fields of the form such as first name, last name, email, phone number, and the service in which you are interested. So this is my form, and from here I'm going to click on the settings given on the top, and from here I'm going to select webhooks given over here. And here under webhooks feed, I'm going to add a new webhook by clicking on this add a new button given over here. And then here is asking me to give a name to my webhook. So here I'm going to give the name as new form submission. And now here after giving a name to my webhook, it is asking me for the request URL. So here I need to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is my webhook URL. And then here for the request method, I'm going to select post and the request format as JSON. Scrolling little down, and then here it is asking for the request headers. So here for the headers, I'm going to select the body as all fields, so that automatically all the fields value is going to be captured by this webhook URL. And now I'm going to click on the save settings. So with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Gravity Forms, or you can say we have successfully connected our Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect. So now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission, we need to generate a test response using our Gravity Forms. So for that, let me take you back to my form, and now here I'm going to enter some dummy details and do a test submission. So here for the name, I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as user, email as test@pabblitudes.com, and here for the phone number, I'm going to enter a random phone number, and then here for the service, I'm going to select SEO, and then I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the phone number, email address, scrolling little down. Here you can see the service interested in and the first name and the last name of our user. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new response for our Gravity Forms, then I want to add this response received to my Grist as a new record. So for that, I need to connect my Grist account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Grist. So Grist is a flexible spreadsheet database hybrid that helps you organize and analyze data in a smarter way. So here in my Grist action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a record, so that whenever I'm going to receive new response through Gravity Forms, then automatically that response should be created as a new record in my Grist account as well. So now here to connect my Grist with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Grist account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, let me take you back to my Grist account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile icon given on the top right corner, and from here I'm going to select profile settings. Now here under profile settings, you can see we have received the API key over here. So I'm going to copy it. Moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and now here I'm going to paste the API token. So this is the API token, and I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the team. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see I have a single team over here. So I'm going to select that only. And here for the workspace, I'm going to select my workspace as home. and then here it is asking me to select the document. So here for this document, I need to select the document under which I'm going to create a new record. So here you can see my document name, that is lead details over here, and my table name as table 1. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here for the document I'm going to select lead details. And then here for the table, I'm going to select the table as table 1. And then here it is asking me to enter the full name, email, phone number, and the service entrusted. So basically, these are the fields that I've taken in my Grist account. So I'm moving back to my Pabbly's workflow. And now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new response for Gravity Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my lead's name. So this is the first name, then I'm going to enter a space, and then I'm going to map the last name. Moving forward, here for the email address, I'm going to search for my lead's email address. So this is the email address. Here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number. And lastly, here I'm going to map the service entrusted in. So this is the service, and then here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new record in our Grist account for the new response received through our Gravity Forms. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully added a new detail over here with the full name as test user, email as test@pabblytuts.com, a random phone number, and service entrusted as SEO. So with this, we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Gravity Forms and our action as Grist, so that whenever we are going to receive new response for our Gravity Forms, then automatically the response is going to be created as a new record in our Grist account as well. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create Grist record on Gravity Forms submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.